60. And when Moses prayed for water for his people, so we said, Strike with your staff the stone. And there gushed forth from it 12 springs, and every people knew its watering place. Eat and drink from the provision of Allah, and do not commit abuse on the earth, spreading corruption. The miracle of the springs. Prophet Musa struck a rock with his staff, and 12 springs emerged, each designated for one of the 12 tribes of Israel. This miracle demonstrates Allah's mercy and provision for His people. This verse highlights Allah's ability to provide for His creation in miraculous ways. It also underscores the need for gratitude and avoiding corruption. Verse 61. And when you said, O Moses, we can never endure one food. So call upon your Lord to bring forth for us from the earth its green herbs and its cucumbers and its garlic and its lentils and its onions said. Would you exchange what is better for what is less? Go into settlement, and indeed, you will have what you have asked. And they were covered with humiliation and poverty and returned with anger from Allah. That was because they disbelieved in the signs of Allah and killed the prophets without right. That was because they disobeyed and were transgressing. Complaint about food. Despite receiving divine sustenance, the Israelites complained and demanded earthly foods. Their ingratitude reflects a lack of trust and contentment. This verse serves as a warning against rejecting Allah's blessings and prioritizing worldly desires over spiritual needs. Consequences of disobedience. The Israelites faced humiliation and Allah's anger due to their persistent rebellion and their actions against Allah's prophets. This serves as a broader warning about the consequences of rejecting divine guidance. Verse 62. Indeed, those who believed and those who were Jews or Christians or Sabaeans, those who believed in Allah and the Last Day and did righteousness, will have their reward with their Lord. And no fear will there be concerning them, nor will they grieve. Inclusiveness of salvation. This verse emphasizes that belief in Allah, the Last Day, and righteous deeds are the criteria for salvation, regardless of one's specific religious group. Scholars interpret this verse as a call to universal justice and righteousness. It is a reminder that faith must be accompanied by righteous actions. Verse 63. And when we took your covenant and raised over you the mount, take what we have given you with determination and remember what is in it that perhaps you may become righteous. The covenant. Allah reminded the Israelites of their covenant to uphold the Torah and adhere to its teachings. Raising the mount above them symbolizes the seriousness of their commitment. This verse emphasizes the importance of adhering to divine covenants and guidance. The covenant also includes following the leadership of the Ahlul Bayt, who were appointed by Allah as guides for humanity. Verse 64. Then you turned away after that. And if not for the favor of Allah upon you and His mercy, you would have been among the losers. Turning away, despite Allah's mercy and repeated guidance, the Israelites frequently turned away from their obligations. The verse highlights Allah's mercy and patience with human failings. Verse 65. And you had already known about those who transgressed among you concerning the Sabbath, and we said to them, Be apes, despised. The Sabbath violators. Some Israelites violated the Sabbath by fishing when it was forbidden. As a punishment, Allah transformed them into apes as a warning to others. This event underscores the importance of obedience to Allah's commands. This warns against trying to circumvent divine laws and the consequences of habitual disobedience. The punishment serves as a reminder of the seriousness of adhering to divine decrees. Verse 66. And we made it a deterrent punishment for those who were present and those who succeeded, and a lesson for those who fear Allah. A warning for others. The punishment for violating the Sabbath serves as a warning for all communities, emphasizing the consequences of defying Allah's laws. This verse serves as a reminder to learn from the past and remain steadfast in righteousness. Broader themes. 1. Gratitude to Allah. The Israelites' ingratitude serves as a warning about the dangers of failing to appreciate Allah's blessings. 2. Obedience to divine commands. The repeated disobedience of the Israelites highlights the importance of submission to Allah's will. 3. The importance of covenants. Upholding divine covenants is crucial for spiritual success. 4. Consequences of disobedience. The verses demonstrate that persistent defiance leads to humiliation and divine punishment. 5. Divine mercy and justice. Allah's mercy is evident in His repeated guidance.